And we're back just in time. As you can see, everybody's heading down pit road except for Kevin Harvick. Well, more on that. Here's Jamie.
And Kyle Busch says 4 tires all day long. Track position doesn't matter. The car is so good. He's having so much fun out there. Last night's winner. 4 tires, Dave.
Junior was running up front, but the cowl flap on the right side is up in the air. Very obvious. And Junior said, you're going to need to snip that off and then again hammer back down. 4 tires of fuel otherwise, Vince.
The one car, Jamie McMurray likes his car, especially when Juan Montoya is behind him, but he says he doesn't have enough car to do much pushing himself. 4 tires, no changes for McMurray.
Here's our made the faster moves on our faster race off pit road. And see Matt Kenseth with 2 tires picks up 7 spots and a 9-spot gain for a 2-tire stop for Casey Kane. And the big question mark is, did Kevin Harvick make a strategical error?
Gotta think so. He missed pit road entrance right there. He was the only leader that he was the leader and stayed out while everybody else came in.
While we've got a moment, let's get you the Aaron's lucky dog. It will be Robbie Gordon, as he will now come back on the lead lap, giving us 30 cars on the lead lap here at Talladega. Back here at Talladega Superspeedway, as we are under our first caution of the day, as we've completed 72 of the 188 laps. All right, let's get an update on some of the strategy that was unfolding through all these pit stops. Dr. Jerry Punch, what are you hearing about the 29?
Well, it was a strategy move by Kevin Harvick. They decided to stay on the racetrack and lead more laps. It's all about the bonus points, but also the fact that they could keep someone they're chasing in the point standings from leading a lap by staying on the racetrack. So Kevin Harvick decided to stay out, led 2 more laps, and then came in and pitted a moment ago. Vince.
Well, one of the decisions made by the 11 team as to why they did not come with everyone else and stayed out and then came in later is just the fact that they wanted a clean pit road. Didn't want to take any chances of getting dinged up on pit road. They know they got plenty of race left and plenty of car to get to where they need to be. Marty?
Hamlin restart 26th, and Harvick in 23rd. Green flag flies. Up front it is Kenseth, Kyle Busch, McMurray, Rudiman, Logano, and Kane. What if David Rudiman doesn't win this race, he should get the award for having the best push. He has been helping so many different people today. Here he is right behind Kyle Busch, and here comes Jamie McMurray giving Kenseth.
I was going to ask you, Andy, in 2-car breakaway, who has the advantage there?
I don't know. We'll see.
I guess the one going the shortest route is the way it looks right now.
Joey Logano's looking back and saying, whoops, why can't I get into this?
Looks like McMurray bailed out on his little deal he had.
Yeah, left Kenseth hanging, so Kyle Busch is going to lead the race.
Yeah, but he's getting ready to get run over almost here.
Yeah, Casey Kane was coming fast. 3 wide again as they head down into 1. You can see a little bit further back, Kurt Busch was down in that mix. Now we're going to drive 3 wide through 2. We're going to try and make it 4, guys. We've done that once today. Calmer heads prevail. We just keep it at 3. They fly down the backstretch. We can tell you there were 3 wave rounds. Michael Waltrip, Tony Stewart, Chad McCumbee. Waltrip and McCumbee get back on the lead lap. Tony Stewart is still 2 laps down.
Yeah, that flat tire early in the race really going to hurt Tony's chances. He's going to need a few more cautions to happen to make some things go his way and get him back in this race.
Sam Hornish gets left in the middle.
And I'm watching Kevin Harvick right there. You know, he made that late pit stop, came out behind all these leaders, and he's really making his way to the front quickly. It's a 9th spot last lap.
He has stayed true to the game plan. I mean, you talked about it at the beginning of the broadcast.
Well, he's tried to be up front. There's been a lot of leaders, a lot of lead changes, and he's tried to be up there, but he's not able to do that on a consistent basis. We'll see if he can get back up front now.
Yeah, and I think in Kevin's position, he wanted to apply some pressure to these guys. I think we all said, you know, the good chance he could come out of here as the point leaders. We see Rudiman go to the front now. He had to get a little cool, fresh air to his radiator.
And just to let you know, Jimmy Johnson is 28th right now, and Denny Hamlin is in 32nd position. Meanwhile, the fun is up front as here we go again as Kenseth and McMurray are nose to tail.
Talk about two unlikely teammates hooking up right here. Is this David Rudiman and Kyle Busch? Weren't they like at each other not too many races ago?
I think it was Kansas.
And now they're all buddy-buddy.
Well, at least for the moment.
Yeah, what can you do for me right now?
Well, remember, Kyle Busch was in second place in the truck race yesterday. If you saw that, he was pushing Eric Almirola and then went right past him at the closest finish in Truck Series history to win that race.
Yeah, he went by him sideways. Did an incredible job, Kyle Busch did of winning that race.
He's starting to catch on how to drive these things.
Right now, these two. Whoops. Look out, fellas.
See, Martin Truex really wanting to, thought he had a run on Casey Kane, but Casey shut the door.
A little more movement further back. Here comes Truex, giving Kane a really good, strong push. The first two still out in front by about 0.8 of a second, Rudiman and Kyle Busch. On the high side, that's Juan Pablo Montoya.
Now you see that's working for Martin Truex, pushing Casey Kane. Starting to gain a little ground on those front two.
Clint Boyer pulls down to the low side. Robbie Gordon goes with him, but he's not close enough. Regan Smith right behind Robbie. Truex really giving the 83 a push.
It's our pole sitter, Montoya. He's looking for somebody to give him a little bit of a shove.
He's pulled away.
Might not need it.
Yeah, he's pulled away from the 17 and now is hooked up with Rudiman.
Here comes Kane to the inside, though. Didn't get the lead that lap.
Nope. Kyle Busch is credited with the lead. He is a 40th lead change. 18 different drivers have led this race today. Here we go again. 4 wide. Hang on. Sorts back out to 3 wide. And now they're still trying to make it 4 in the middle of the pack.
Oh, there you could see that Martin Truex is really wanting to go. I think he really just needed to get the temperature back down. He was hoping somebody might come with him, but they hung with Casey Kane.
Well, the guys that'll come with him are coming up from behind. They may pass him because he is dead in the middle of the track right now.
Well, he's found his teammate, David Rudiman. Right now, Rudiman just getting right up to his bumper. We'll have to work that middle now.
Still 3 wide as they go through turn 1 and 2 again. Back in the 21st position, Jeff Burton. There we see him. What's the latest you're hearing, Doc?
Well, Marty, you got some repairs and got a big break in that previous caution in the pit stop. They came in the first time and they put 4 tires on it and 2 pop rivets at the back of the hood to hold the hood down. He left pit road and said, I got a bad vibration on 2 tires. They came back down pit road, changed 4 more tires, and added another pop rivet to the back of the hood. Note the vibration is gone, but the car still isn't running the way it was at the beginning of the race. Some nose damage up front on his Chevy.
Thanks for the update, Doc. And as we said, he is right now back at 16th position. He's picked up a few more spots. Meanwhile, up front, you can see what's going on there. And look who has gotten into the mix. Dale Earnhardt Jr. and Kevin Harvick back to the front. They have picked up 25 and 22nd places, respectively, since the restart.
Yeah, sure have. And I can tell you, I questioned Kevin Harvick's strategy of going, waiting, leading those laps and putting himself back in position. But he knows how capable he and his car are of going to the front. See a little bump draft in there. Teammates Jamie McMurray trying to give Montoya a little bit of a shove.
Gonna have to be careful how far he shoves him because Regan Smith's right in front of Montoya.
You think about Harvick's strategy staying out right there. You'd think he might be able to lead more laps by pitting with the leaders and getting back out with the lead. But by staying out, he kept Jimmy Johnson from staying out and leading the lap. So still, to this point of the race, Jimmy Johnson has not led a lap.
Well, Sprint brings you an inside look at the chase for the NASCAR Sprint Cup on the Now Network. And our top speed, 205 miles an hour by Regan Smith. And the fastest lap of the race so far, 47.57 seconds by our pole sitter, Juan Pablo Montoya. For more NASCAR stats, in-car audio, and live race radio, check out NASCAR Sprint Cup Mobile at sprint.com/speed. And speaking of speed, we have plenty of it here at Talladega. Oh, here we go. 4 wide again as they head for the corner.
There's teammates working together. Jamie McMurray's pushing Montoya back to the front of this.
So Montoya is out front of Jamie McMurray, Truex, Earnhardt Jr., and Hornish. That's your top 5 here at Talladega.